There she is. She's fussing at me behind the scenes. I finally got her on camera. Welcome back to IP Farms. Well, it's another beautiful day. It's a little overcast. We're not going to complain. We had a lot of storms last night, but we're on the road. Headed to pick up a couple more pieces of equipment. Actually, it's just accessories for some things that I already have. Been looking a long time for both, and I finally ran across them, and actually was able to utilize two really good friends to help me with it. So you're going to see two people today that you've seen before that I have been to their place. They were kind enough to go pick this stuff up for me. It was kind of local to where their area is, so we've got a different passenger today with me. I'm trying to keep her off camera for right now. I got fussed at earlier, so anyway, I was able to con the wife into riding with me. So we're about an hour into a 4.5 hour round trip, so stay tuned. I'll try to get you as much footage as I can, and I think you'll enjoy this one today. Well, I thought I'd better go ahead and explain what it is. Freeman loader. We're gonna mount this on the 250 industrial. Everything's there in good shape. No major welding on it. What I'm taking off here was definitely a selling point. Huge boom pole apparatus that's been built for the front of it. I do not have a bucket, but I've got a couple of those that I'm eyeballing. Everything else is there. The control valve, everything works. Needs a few hydraulic lines. Measurement's gonna work out good. All I gotta do is get the pump. So we're at Dillon's, in case anybody doesn't recognize it, where I got the offset from. This loader was, I think he said, about 30-45 minutes from him. He went and looked at it, picked it up for me and brought it back, and been storing it. So he's down there getting the Bobcat with forks on it, and I think a tractor, and we'll see if we can scoop this up, set it on the trailer, and head on to the next place you'll recognize. Guys, well, we're here at our second location. Things went good at Dillon's. We got everything loaded up. He rolled a tire off the rim on his little Bobcat, which threw the balance off quite a bit, but we were able to get it on there. Thank you for that, Dillon. I really appreciate you going after it and hanging on to it for me till I was able to make it down there. It's gonna be a game changer on the 250 for sure, so I'm really looking forward to that. But waiting on gentleman to get back from lunch, and we're gonna load up our second item, and all of you should know him. So we'll wait and divulge that. I'm picking up a set of duals for the 1086. Not much for tires on them, but I wanted the clamp-on rims and the clamps themselves because mine already have the eye bolts in the centers. One tire is good that I can use for plowing on the land side, so that's one good thing. And we'll see what we can do about upgrading tires later, so stay tuned. We'll bring you back in a minute. That works butter. I like that butter. Alright, boys, run inside your feet. You gonna be full forward? I just need a that's good start. That's good start. All right, we're gonna call it a day. Cousin taking me over, looking at a couple more things that good possibility. Just looking after me for everything that I need. We got the tires loaded up. Look, yeah. We'll say pennies on the dollar. He knows what I'm after. So thank you again, cousin. I really appreciate it. Well, I appreciate it. We're gonna be back here for sure again. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it today. I'm gonna take the wife home, get her something to eat, and call it a day. So
steak supper. And then go shopping.
That's what she says. Shopping and steak shopping. That's exactly right. All right, guys, the wind's picking up. We got some storms coming in. I'm gonna make her come out here in a minute. We'll wrap this video up, but tell you a little bit. We made it home safe. The Jules Road, I didn't say a whole lot about those when we loaded them, but you know, I've got one good one with a decent tire on it. It's dry rotted, of course, but not really worse than what's on the 1086. That was coming completely apart, which is no big deal. This wheel's set up where I can run it on the land side with the plow, so that'll definitely help out this fall with the tillage. And you know, maybe before then, if not, next year for sure, probably upgrade the tires, and I can take the ones off the 1086 and put them on these Jules and have them. Clamp-ons, I got all the clamps with them, wanted out in the rims, and like I said, my centers already have the eye bolts in them, so that'll be a big game changer for the 1086. So, and also I'm on the subject, I might have been looking to have a bead on a disc with 4-foot wings on it that will cover my tracks for the duals. That's one problem I have. My finished disc or the offset, neither one will cover my dual tracks, so not going to help a whole lot when I'm, you know, working up ground that way other than the plow. But we can get it set up to where the disc will cover the tracks. We might be golden, but always a good tool to have in the arsenal. So let me get her out here and we'll call this one good. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this one up and call it good. It's been a long day. We started out about 7:45, 8 o'clock this morning. It's now about 6:30. 2 stops at Dylan's and Cousin Scott, a bathroom break, and eat supper. It's been a long day. I finally conned the wife into going with me today. She's never rode in the service truck before, never been with me to pick up farm equipment. I have got her to look at a couple things with me, but really enjoyable day. Got to spend it with her. Usually it's just mainly Sundays with us because I'm up here working, so it was very nice change. Really appreciate you, Cousin Scott and Dylan, both for what you did, and look forward to what's to come with, you know, these additions onto the stuff we've got. And it's going to be wide open. I'm not sure if I'll get a video out in the middle of this week or not, but you know, we're going to try to start cutting hay this week, so see what happens. But we're trying to decide the best place to do the outro, and she fussed at me this morning. I had the camera in the truck. That's one reason why it's kind of weird shining it in from the side, not normally what I do, but she didn't like the way the footage turned out, so we said we do it right here at the truck, and all you can see is her head, which she loves that, but that's how short she is. You know, the truck doesn't sit up that high. But anyway, so thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate you following on the journey with me. All the new subscribers, all you guys have been with me from the beginning. I've really done a whole lot of soul searching and thinking and figuring since we put those oat seeds in the ground. I'll give you an update on that this week coming up, hopefully. And I really think that that was the beginning of the new era here at IP Farms. So there'll be a lot more to come in the future. Definitely stay tuned. Thank you again for all you do. Really appreciate it. You got anything else to say? She's a lady of few words when the camera's on, that's for sure. Till next time, guys. Thank you.